Welcome to Don't Try Podcast. Do-do-do. Today we have. No, we're just doing a normal episode today with Esteban, my co-host, which he always likes to make sure people know that he is just the co-host.
I am just the fucking co-host.
No. What do you say? What do you say that you are? Is it co-host?
Yeah, I say co-host. Because you're the host of the... Fuck, I feel like my shit's loud.
I know.
Is my shit loud?
Check. Hold on.
Yo. I feel like I'm
check.
the... Okay, you're the host, so
Yo.
that makes me the co-host. There can't be two hosts.
Let me tell you something. Hold on.
Is there two lead singers? Yeah.
No. So, but he's trying to say that I'm the main host, and I'm like, so he's just on the side. He's trying to say you're trying to say you're my sidekick.
I am.
Some of the other podcasts, you really are, though.
What do you mean?
In the other podcasts that you've done, you are the host. Like, because you do most of the talking, and you do ask the questions, and
And that's why...
and you only turn to him periodically.
Yeah, and that's the only
But
reason...
he does it that way.
And that's the only reason why I don't say nothing. He's like, why don't you... I'm like, dude, you're the fucking... Talk. I don't want to steal the
but
show.
I didn't make it like that. I made it to where, like, if you have an opinion or something, like, come on in. Like, you know?
Yeah, and that's what a co-host does. He comes in when the host is done.
Exactly.
If it was my show, then I'll be talking all the time. I'll be like, fool, shut the fuck up. I don't care. Like, okay, this is
So
my
welcome to another episode of Don't Try Podcast.
Mine fucking mic's fucked.
So today, I want to ask you some questions, Box. Starting with question 1. What's it like being a Jehovah's Witness?
Dude, okay, first of all, why do you say I'm a Jehovah's Witness? Do I have it tattooed on my forehead?
All right, let me rephrase it. 1, 2, 3.
No, we're keeping that.
No.
Because you said that 3 times. You embarrassed me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. How was it like growing up a Jehovah's Witness?
Who told you that?
I researched you, Wikipedia.
They have it on Wikipedia already?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Growing up as a Jehovah's Witness, it was...
You're the first person I ever knew about that. That's
About what?
that grew up as a Jehovah's Witness.
It's not a fucking disease. You're making it like it's a disease. Dude, that's fucking abnormal. Yeah. It's weird. No, so Jehovah's Witness, the only difference is that they don't celebrate anything. Because the way they see it, or at least my mom does, you celebrate you being alive in general. We don't have to celebrate you.
Every day is a celebration.
Yeah, we don't have to celebrate you on your birthday because we gotta celebrate you all the time. And then the holidays are just for money, and Jesus Christ didn't make Halloween or fucking stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's why they don't believe in holidays. The only ones they do actually like look up to is the Easter one, because that's when Jesus comes back or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Wow.
like the
So this tomorrow.
yeah, Jesus is coming back tomorrow.
What are you gonna do tomorrow?
Just get fucked up.
For
That's
that-
what we do.
For him?
Yeah.
That's tight.
Cut our wrist, bleed a little bit for him.
Damn.
Nah, I don't know exactly what they do, but they do go to church and drink some wine
Yeah.
and bread.
That's nice. So pretty much you guys just don't celebrate any holidays?
No holidays, no birthdays, no nothing. So growing up,
And then what? You guys
It
go
was
to normal church?
what?
Normal church?
No,
Regular church?
it has to be Jehovah's Witness church.
What's the difference?
Jehovah's Witness church, and then there's Catholic churches, and then there's Christian churches.
I feel you, but like, what's?
I don't know the difference. Honestly, I just know that Jehovah's go to certain spots, Catholics, because it'll be kind of. Don't you think if every church was for everybody, it'll be kind of weird? Because they're like, "Oh, it's the Christians' turn. What the fuck? We have a book this time," and then they're like fighting over it. So it's every church is specifically for each religion.
Oh, I know that. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Here, I'm gonna say. So you see my eyes?
Okay, we're done. Okay, this was Roland's idea to put glasses on, by the way.
I just put my glasses on, and
You walked in like that?
No, I put them on before we started. For my. And then
Wow, I was shining too bright for you? All right, so check it out. At the end of the day, being a Jehovah's Witness, so like my mom made me do all the church stuff early on, but then later, like I just she let me do whatever I wanted. So the only days I had to go to church,
It wasn't forced on you.
No, never. She doesn't believe in all that shit. She doesn't want to force anything. She's like the really laid back person, and then my dad just kind of does it just because of her. Like he's funny because sometimes
I'm whatever she is.
Yeah. Because there's times where like I forget, they'll say something about the Bible, and he'll kind of like looking into me like, I don't really believe that. Like he'll just say some shit like, I don't believe that shit. Like, do whatever you want. If you have to kill someone, you gotta kill someone. Like that type of shit. Like, you know how some people are like, that's a sin and all that. Everybody's equal.
But he's kind of like, there's always gray areas. You never know. Hey, you know what the fuck that fool said?
Well, dude, he's from Mexico, bro. He had to cross the border. He probably seen like 10 people die coming over here. Like,
yeah, no, I was tripped out. I don't know. For some reason, I always thought Jehovah's Witnesses was white people. Like, that's why. That's why I was tripped out. When you told me that, I was like, what?
Yeah, I'm white. No, well, at the end of the day, it's everybody. Jehovah's Witnesses welcome every kind.
Any religion does. Yeah, but that's cool because, all right, hell yeah.
Is Catholic for Mexicans only?
No. But it's,
I was trying to see your perspective on it.
No, when I like, you're the first that I met who's a Jehovah's Witness.
There was never a Jehovah's Witness like knocking on your door. Like,
are you crying?
Yeah, a little bit. This is upsetting me. We'll come back. Come back from these commercials real quick.
All right,
and we're back.
All right. So I wanted to bring up we did a podcast last week that we can't release anything that we said because
it was a bunch of racist shit. No. I was being the most racist.
What can you tell us again the story of that guy at the liquor store? What happened?
So I walk into this gas station, right? Santa Cruz has a history of having like racism left and right. I've always seen it as a kid, and I already said that I went to school where they call me Beaner and shit. So I'll go to this gas station after work. Guy looks like Santa Claus, you know. I say, hey, how's it going? How's your night? He doesn't say nothing.
Is it like Christmas time?
Nah, he just looks like Santa Claus 24/7.
In general, okay.
Yeah, he's probably the guy that goes to the mall and does that, touch little kids. He's probably a rapist. Definitely a rapist.
So he's an old white guy with a beard. And
yeah, look like Santa Claus, bald a little bit. Anyways, long hair. Grab whatever I need, chips. Then I go give him $20 for gas. I try to make small talk. I can't remember exactly what I said. He doesn't say nothing, so I'm like, all right, this is weird. Like, this fool's not talking to me. All right, man. Well, you have a good night. And then he looks at me. He just says, KKK. And I was like, walking out, I was like, holy shit. This fool just said KKK to me. Yeah. Like, it was mind-blowing because I was just being so cool with this guy. He doesn't say nothing and just ends it with KKK. Like, he said it so perfect. KKK. Not like KKK.
Because I was arguing. I was like, what if that guy had a stutter? Like he
finally built up the courage to say it.
And he was like, this whole time, he couldn't speak the whole time. He was like, I want to say something, but I'm gonna stutter. And he's like, I'm gonna say one letter, just K. And he's like, K. You know.
There's no fucking stutter, man.
And this was just like, this motherfucking racist. And this was just like, hell, you guys, I said something.
Dude, yeah, no, I mean, it could have been.
No, you get the vibe, you know.
But yeah, no, he definitely said.
The vibe was.
He did it so perfectly. KKK. And it was just weird because I was like, oh, he finally said something. I was like, all right, KK. Like 2 Ks would have been fine, but 3 Ks?
What if it was 4?
I never understood.
If he said 4, then I'll be like, all right, he is stuttering. KKK.
And where were you at? Was this a Circle K?
Ah, that's why. Nah, it was fucking mobile. Imagine that's the same, dog. KKK.
He's at Circle K. You always make sure to give him as many Ks as you can at Circle K.
I give him 3 Ks, boss. three punctual Ks. I wasn't being racist at all.
Okay.
The only reason I took it to heart is because I know Santa Cruz, and there's hidden spots where there's definitely like it's not. I don't know how to say this, bro. Like, I'm not saying all Santa Cruz is bad because there is cool ass fools. There's white boys that had my back when I was about to get jumped, but there is some people that are really racist towards Mexicans, blacks. I don't know about Asians, but they're just racist. They're just born that way.
They'll
say the hard.
I know that.
They say the hard, N word with the hard R at the end. They'll say that when they're fucking fed up, or like they'll say that when there's something going on that's ghetto. They'll say shit. Yeah,
there's racists everywhere, dude. Like,
yeah,
I feel you.
And that's Santa Cruz.
But it's more. It's like up there. It's more.
Dude, they think Watsonville's ghetto as fuck.
Is it? I don't know.
I don't know. I grew up there, so I think it's fucking chill. But I also had to walk with a gun, so they might be right. All right, next question.
Are you sure you don't want to go get a meat cheat?
Let's end this podcast now.
No. All right. So that you on a lighter note. You're my homie and all, and you're close to me, and I don't know what's your favorite movie.
Favorite movie of all time? It's hard to pick because I do love movies, and I grew up on like watching Bruce Lee and shit, and I don't know. It's hard to pick because there's so many. I know off the back, I love Fight Club, Hustle and Flow, Joker, the new one that came out. There's a couple other ones.
The Joker one is a good one. I love it.
Have you watched Fight Club?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that shit's mind. I remember a kid watching that. I was like, wait, he's fucking one person playing two people?
Yeah.
And then the camera's showing him fighting himself. I thought I was the schizo. I was like, I sometimes feel like that.
But I loved even like the theme of it, like the whole like trying to tear down like big ass establishments, like bringing all these people who didn't feel like they were represented like or seen, and they became somebody by fucking bringing down this large fucking the shit that controls everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it was just this fool fucking himself over like his.
Well, I thought it was trippy when they said, like, us as Americans, we grow up thinking that we're going to be rock stars and famous and millionaires. And then once you get to a certain age, you just get mad that you're not that.
Yeah.
And you're starting to get fucking pissed about it. That's why they wanted to do something about it, because they're like, fuck that. Like, we get lied to our whole life that everything's fine, but it's not. We live at this fucking... We go to work every day. We hate our job.
Yeah, yeah.
So everything about that was just like, what the fuck? Like, I've never heard like of a movie, like, especially at that time. I'm a kid watching this, like, holy shit, like, this is fucking crazy. And then I watched it as an adult. It made more sense. You know what else are good movies? My bad, I'm going off the time. It's fucking Ace Ventura. Ace Ventura is fucking funny.
Oh, yeah, shit. Yeah. Hell yeah. I grew up on that shit.
I grew up on all Jim Carrey. I want to be Jim Carrey. All Will Smith movies are fucking dope. All that shit.
Talked about the author of Fight Club. Remember that podcast?
Chad.
That was one of the best podcasts I've ever listened to. Listening to that guy talk.
Dude, that guy's fucking crazy.
It's crazy, like the way he embraces like those shitty parts of your life, like what he talks about. He was like, you would like talk.
Because it makes you like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like.
He would even talk about like going into classes and like participating in different classes with his writing, and he would be asked to leave because
his shit
of
was,
the stuff that he would write would be so fucking dark but real
yeah.
true stories, like
shit that like really does
like,
happen to
really,
people,
like real shit where like people just couldn't handle that level of like romance.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite authors now because of that.
Did you listen to that
yeah.
podcast?
The one that fucking stayed with me the most, what he said, he went to a class one time and this girl wrote a story, and she said that her grandpa would make her masturbate him all the time. So the grandpa. Yeah, so she would have to masturbate the grandpa, and she didn't know anything of it. She's a kid. Then she fucking finds a bird, a baby chick that falls off, and it's, broken wings, it's dying. So she thought she was gonna do the right thing. She said, I'm gonna fucking kill it. She squashes it, and like she kills it like that.
Well, no, she said that when she held the bird, it reminded her when she used to jerk off her dad.
Yeah, because she fucking squashed it.
Yeah, so then she squished it. So then she squished like
and the guts and all that, and the way it was pulsing when she squished it reminded her about her grandpa's penis.
That was the heaviest shit I ever heard.
I was like, what? And then he's like, and that's the things I love. I love to hear stories like that.
Yeah.
And Joe Rogan's like,
even I was like, wow.
Dude, yeah, I heard that shit. That shit got dark quick.
Yeah, the whole podcast is like that, where he's like talking about stuff like that, but not in a way that's like
creepy or weird.
It's hard, like it's intriguing to hear. It's like, fuck, that's raw as fuck. Like that shit does happen,
Yeah. Why hide it?
Yeah.
And what's your favorite comic?
That's a hard one because there's a lot of really good comic books out there, and the one I did get obsessed with is Old Man Logan, because Logan's known for being immortal, Wolverine, and then once he fucking gets to his age where he's dying because of the metal that's in him, it's intriguing to watch him kind of like, I guess, be human. But I'm also on Berserker right now with Keanu Reeves. He's making a new comic book, which is John Wick mixed with Wolverine.
But he writes it?
Yeah. Well, he helps write it. He's not like the main writer.
Do you even think they really do help write it?
I mean, all you have to do is just like, and write this, and they'll write it.
And just make me look cool.
I don't think he says that. Keanu Reeves is fucking. He doesn't even have to try.
He's like, hey, what kind of storyline do you want? I don't know, man. Something badass. He's all right.
Got you. Let's make a John Wick character that does not die this time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Co-written by Keanu Reeves.
It's that easy. It's that easy.
No, I feel you.
But that's one of the ones I'm interested in now. But all the time, it's definitely the Old Man Logan. I read every one of it. So.
Did you really?
Yeah, that's the only series I actually read full on. Even after the main one, it became another series. I kept reading it.
Nice.
I have all of them.
How come you haven't read The Watchmen yet?
I haven't had time to read. When do you see me reading? Do you even see me on my phone? It's rare, huh? See? I'm always editing or fucking having to fucking waste it.
I fucking texted him when like I was 5 minutes late. See if fucking never looks at his phone.
See? So I don't have time to read right now. I will eventually.
He has time to edit.
Mm-hmm. Because this is important for both of us.
He's just red, right?
Well, you brought up that you guys don't celebrate a lot of things because pretty much every day you should be grateful. Right?
Yeah.
Do you feel that? You feel grateful?
Sometimes.
Why?
Because life's hard. I am grateful. In a weird way, I feel lucky. A lot of my life, I felt luck come my way. And I don't know where that stems from. I don't know what's watching over me. I don't know if there's a spirit that's helping me. Because everything I do, if you really like, you know me, I've done so much weird shit. But I don't know why I have the opportunity to do it.
That's exactly. You have the
So
chance
I don't know
to be doing that.
I don't know why I'm that lucky enough to move and live in a warehouse for fucking 2 months and then get a little back house and then, you know, have a studio back in the days and rap. And well, I don't know why I'm that lucky to do little things like that, because some people have to work right off the bat. Now they're doing construction and now that's their main focus because they have to focus on money. For some reason, I'm lucky enough where I don't have to. Like, I don't live day to check, but in a weird way I do. I don't know how to explain that.
But you feel grateful?
It's somewhat.
Why somewhat?
Because, I mean, everybody has depression issues. I wake up, sometimes I want to blow my brains out. That's why I don't own a gun, because for the longest time I want to kill myself.
Still? Even now?
Not today, not recently. But when I was living in this warehouse, I looked at the gun for a second that was right there, and I was like, I could just blow my brains out. So there's times where that kicks in. So that's why I can't say I'm grateful, because I'm not all the time.
Yeah, huh. That's always something that...
Especially when I get stressed out.
I feel for a lot of us, it's like... There's always a moment, but then... Like you brought it up with the whole Jehovah's Witness. I'm like, oh, it must be something that's ingrained in you, but it's still not like a full...
Even my mom, as much as she can, like, be like, oh... You don't worry, everything's fine. Like, she stresses out and she just fucking becomes like the devil. I feel like what the fuck? Like, you're a hypocrite. But then at the same time, that's just a human being being a human being. We all have emotions. Before I met up with you, I was doing a bunch of shit. I was kicking bags over. I was like, fuck this shit. Fuck this. Everybody fucking blow me up. I'm like stressing out. I'm like about to break the wall and shit.
That's true.
So I think we're just all flawed at the end of the day.
Yeah, we're all flawed.
You can be grateful, but how long does that last? You know, there's going to be one thing. Someone's going to cut you off. Someone might crash into you. I might knock over your fucking guitar and it breaks, and then you're going to be pissed. Now, are you grateful?
You can get there.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
Yeah, but I'm saying it can switch like that.
I know it can, huh?
Yeah.
Moment, though.
Yeah.
But for a moment,
Some people like hold on to it though.
that's true. Are you?
Yeah.
What are you holding on to it though?
Sometimes, but not all the time. That's what I'm saying. I'm weird. Like there's times where I latch on to the like. You see me go through my phases. I'm like constantly posting like, let's do this, and then out of nowhere I just shut off. And that's where it's like I go through these weird levels that I'm still trying to figure out myself. And I feel like the older I get, the more mature I get.
Yeah.
Because I'm still immature.
Yeah, with that, because I was going through that kind of feeling like, damn, I don't like tripping and shit. But then I realized like, dude, when I really look at everything, it's like, fuck, like, it's so, you should be so grateful. Like,
Exactly, yeah.
even just to be able to like just saying like, fuck, all my organs work.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, like I fucking have both my feet, both my hands.
Yeah, you
Like,
still have your toes.
And it's and then I always trip out and I'm just thinking like, when I really think about it, I was like, dude, imagine just losing something like this and how devastated you would be, and then I kind of like get over it. I'm like, oh, like for yeah, or, you
Exactly.
know, or
Yeah.
like even like yeah, like I'll be like in my house like just pissed off, and then I'll think about it like fuck, imagine I just lost my dad right now or something. Like,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'll be like, fuck, like, and it's just like, dude, you're good, like, and it just gets me this feeling like,
Your dad's a really good looking guy, by the way. I seen that post that you posted recently. I was like, wow, this guy's really handsome.
he's all like,
Did he have like fucking like 6 women? Do you definitely have like a sister that you don't know about or brother?
just no,
that
just,
guy was probably flanging dick.
my mom's crazy.
Yeah, he was probably like, I'm
No, my mom's crazy. So we're like what the, you know?
Where you going, motherfucker? Where you going, bitch?
Yeah, dude.
Going,
Yeah. What?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like, man, it made my dad like, whew, my dad's. You meet him, he's fucking docile.
Yeah.
He's like chill.
He looked like he can be an actor. Was he actor?
No.
Played
but-
any instruments? He looks like a superstar.
No, I know. He always used to give me shit from like growing my hair and stuff like that. And I'm like, Dad, you what? But that's the style back then. And I was like, what's the style now, baby? Like, you know.
Yeah.
And then but yeah, they lived like from off a ranch, you know. I'm sure he didn't even know. Like he was just like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Once he came here, just straight to work.
Yeah, and see, those are the things that I'm grateful for. Like my parents, like the fact that they came from Mexico and like my
And I
dad.
think of shit like that. I'm
Yeah.
always like, fuck, I didn't go through none of that. And I'm
Yeah.
over here, bitch.
But I'm like my biggest critic. Like I don't like anything I do. I don't like myself. I don't like I don't like how I look. I don't like anything about me. That's why when you say grateful, like I am grateful, but I'm like, I don't know if it's just this deep issue that I need to like resolve with that brings me down, and I have to fight that every day.
And
I don't know what it is, but like I would be lying to you. That's why I can't say I'm like fully grateful, because there's times where I wake up and I'm just like, ugh, like there's something like
something
taking
not
me
right.
off.
Yeah.
And I mean, if someone was from another country that has no money and hasn't ate for 3 days, they're like, fuck you, piece of shit. But at the end of the day, I don't know what it is. I can't tell you straight up like what's wrong with my mental state or makes me feel that way.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. No one can really pinpoint it and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I feel you on that too.
Because on the outside, I'll talk to you. We'll laugh. I'll hide it.
Yeah.
So you don't know what I'm feeling.
Well, I'll notice it when I'm like, well, you're talking, but it's like, I was like, well, you're acting funny.
Yeah. well, now, I mean, I'm just excited to do a podcast with you at the end.
No, not right now. Not right now.
Oh, like other times?
Like
Like
other times.
when I'm stressed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, since I know you and we're close, I can show you that side, because I
Yeah.
know if you're someone else, I'll just kind of like walk away.
Yeah.
I won't even let you see. I'm
No.
upset.
Yeah, because so with that said, like, cause I feel the same. Like I feel the same where it's like, you lose it, you know, and so I feel what I'm hoping works is I feel I have to do something like consistent. I want to like work out every day, make it like I have to do it, like a discipline thing, to where like I gotta do these certain things to clear my head, and then I can handle everything else. Because I feel like when I don't do them, since I haven't really worked out, there will be days I don't meditate, that when certain things come to me, I handle them wrong. I handle them like I fucking like, you know. And since I'm handling them wrong, it's like I don't have like the mental energy or capacity to do it.
Yeah.
And because I'm prioritizing myself wrong, you know. And so it's like, all right, so so far it's only been 2 days, so I can't even like.
But even off those 2 days, you feel way better.
Oh, yeah, already. Hell yeah.
And I think that's why I'm lacking right now, because when I wake up, my body feels a certain way where it's just like.
Like what would be the things you feel you need to do at least every day just to like I put workout, meditate, jam, and write.
For me, it would be definitely working out. I needed because I was on it working out nonstop before I came back over here.
You're running like 7 miles on the beach, no?
Dude, nonstop. I was doing fucking pull-ups, dips, just fucking. I was getting big, bro. I was like, whoa, like. Yeah, but now it's just like I don't have the thrive. I don't want to, and I already told you I get anxiety at gyms. I don't know what it is when I see someone looking at me, and I don't know if this is like PTSD, but like in high school I would have to fight people that would look at me a certain way. So so it was just constantly. I go to school, I'm like, fuck, there would be 15 people mad dogging me. I have to fucking hit them up like, what's up, bro? Like, what's up? You guys tripping?
Yeah.
I'll have to try to fight them. So when I feel someone's looking at me, I'm like, why the fuck are you looking at me? Like, it just gets me like.
Yeah, I heard something recently because I used to feel like that too. I always feel like you know me. I'm fucking even. I do know you. Fucking Roland, you know, like. I'm just always like. If I had to. I have weird ticks and moves and shit.
I would have to put you like. Oh, I can't even rephrase this right. If I would have to put you as a character, cartoon, Goofy. That's automatically you.
That makes me feel
or Woody
better.
or Woody or Goofy.
Yeah. But what I heard recently that I kind of I was like, damn, that's true, is learning to be okay being observed. To like, you know, that to be all right. Like
I try that all the time.
Like
it's hard
because the fool who was, I think it was Fahim Anwar, the comic.
Yeah.
He was saying how he could be at Starbucks and shit, and he gets a coffee, right? And he's gonna put the creamer and all that shit in it, and while he's doing it, he feels like the people behind him are like already like fucking pissed off because he's taking too much time or whatever. And it's like, no, dude, like I should be like okay taking the time to what it really has to be for me to put this in there without worrying. Like, you know what I mean?
It's hard not to take on people's energy though. Sometimes, like if somebody behind you is like. You know,
what I mean, but
you just hear.
Yeah, that's where I go. Is other people's energy too.
Going back to that. Well, I don't want to cut you out. Continue.
No, it's just being okay, being observed, like being like, well, fuck, dude, you're always being watched. You have to be all right with that. Like, it's kind of, you have to put up like fuck it, dude. Like, fuck off. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you feel what you feel. I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? So, what were you gonna say though?
Nah, I was in line down the street at Shell, and they locked the beer, like the beers, they have the lock on it, so they have to press a button. So I'm like, all right, fuck. I waited in line, grabbed some chips, and then someone's behind me, and there's a bum paying, and I don't know why he's taking forever, but I just hear, oh fuck, Jesus Christ! And I was just like, what the fuck? And then I'm like waiting. I'm like, I get it. I'm like, the man's struggling, so I'm just looking at him like, don't. In my head, I'm like, don't worry about it. It's like, fucking shit. I just keep hearing like mumbling. I'm like, this bitch is impatient. And then I'm like, hey, can you open the beer? Fucking, because I can't grab it. She's like, oh, this would be a ghetto spot. I'm like, oh my God.
Wait. Who is
the girl?
she?
She's just a random girl behind
waiting
me.
also for the beer?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, she's not waiting for the beer. She's just waiting to fucking pay.
Oh, okay.
But she's just being impatient. Like, because the bum was taking his time, you know, like, paying his fucking shit. And I just keep hearing her like, Jesus Christ. Like,
I know. I have such a funny story like that, too. I was at Circle K, and there was a guy buying scratchers. So he had like 15 scratchers that he was getting, so it was taking him a long time, and he also had other things to scan.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like 3 or 4 people in line. Nobody else is helping this guy, and he's trying his best to go fast. You can tell he's like a little bit flustered because he sees the line like
building
there.
up.
So I'm behind the guy that's paying, and then there's a guy behind me, and he starts asking me loudly, like overly, like speaking way too loud, have you been waiting in this line a long time? And he starts like looking at his, and I'm like, don't involve me.
Yeah.
I'm just standing there, I'm like, no.
This is annoying, huh?
Yeah.
Are you annoyed too?
Yeah.
Let's fuck him up.
Trying to put pressure on this guy, like where it's like, you're not going to make him go any faster. Like it was just, and it just made everybody uncomfortable around where it was like, okay, this is too much.
Yeah, that's why situations like that, it's kind of hard to ignore.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying, though. At the end of the day, you should take your time and you shouldn't care what. Dude, I don't know what it is. I tell myself that every time I go to the gym. Like, why are you worried about everybody watching you? And then it just, like, starts making me feel like I'm weird. It starts manifest. Like, it just gets in my head. I'm like, I'm so awkward. I can't even be in a fucking public building and I run out. Just fucking crying.
Oh,
Stop looking at me!
I gotta take a piss. Hold on.
Oh, man. We'll be right back.
Talking about your anxiety when you're in large groups or whatever. Have you danced like at a concert? Because I'm always trying to have you go to a fucking festival with me.
Want to close that door?
And you don't fucking want to.
Oh, what?
And you don't want to.
I
Have
just
you
wanna
danced
show
in a
you.
fucking concert?
Yeah, of course.
Isn't it wonderful?
It feels amazing. But I'll tell you this, going back to...
Then you're also like, oh, am I dancing?
No,
You're like,
it's weird. So, I don't know how to explain this. It goes back to that, like, pick and choose your moods. Because at the end of the day, I've been to concerts where... I've been to concerts where I'm, like, enjoying... Like, I went to Schoolboy Q with that full D. I don't know if you remember him. But... We're jumping. I know, right? We're jumping up, dude. I remember like having so much fun at Schoolboy Q and jumping up and having a blast.
yeah.
And I was like, this is fun. But then there's times where I go to a concert and it feels like you're like being watched or like there's people over you looking at everything you're doing. Goes back to the gym shit, remember?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, it goes back and forth on the emotions. It's all about the vibe. If we're having a good ass time on the way there, and we're still having a good time, you're looking, hey, like, you know, all that emotion. I'm like, this is a good ass time. But then
if we go together though, I'll be there and I'll be like,
but it's weird. I just don't know what.
Roland has your back if anything goes down.
Yeah, I have your back, bro. But it's just weird. Like,
bro,
I'm telling you, it's all about like how I'm feeling because there's times where I go, and I don't want to like move. I get stiff, and then once I put that in my head. As much as you try, like, it's okay. I'm like, dude, I don't want to hear it. I can't do it. But I think I was also growing as a person. So I think I'm, like, loosening up more. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Who gives a fuck if someone's watching me now?
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at now as an
I
adult.
think you have a lot of old habits that you're just used to.
Yeah. Well, I'm a shy person.
Yeah.
Like, it took a long time for me to break out this. Like, I don't know how to do this now.
I'm a shy person too, but I'm like weak. So I have to figure out ways to like.
That makes
to
sense.
get,
I didn't think about that.
And
Wow.
you're strong, so you're like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna. Like, if you're trying to get, I'm gonna fuck them up, and it's like.
Dude, the way we were raised, hey, for real, the way we were raised, we're always on our toes. Like, that's why I love having Swerve with me. We'll go to parties. We'll know who's who. We'll see what hood is where, and we'll see who's tripping. So for the most part, we'll be always on our toes, bro. Like. It's just the way we are as a person. I don't know what it is. Because even Swerve will call...
But then you also grew up in more of a hood, like, mentality.
Because, look, this is exactly how Swerve thinks. You know when you're in a red light? You know if you... Look, okay. I'm gonna put the mic down.
Yeah.
So, there's a car right in front of you, right?
Yeah.
If you go too close, he'll be like, dude, what are you doing? I'm like, fuck. My bad, bro. Like I just drove too close. He's like, bro, now we can't get out. I'm like, what? We're boxed in. What if something happens? You can't reverse out. Now you're boxed in.
Yeah.
So he thinks like that. That's all little things that we think about, and it makes me like, oh shit, I gotta be aware of my surroundings because shit could pop off.
Yeah.
Especially the way I look back then and who I hung out with. If someone was to roll up on me and I'm blocked in like that, I won't be able to reverse it out. If I have enough room, I can still curve out left, right, left, shit like that. So I was always aware of my surroundings.
Yeah.
So I think
this is why I'm always slow.
So
because
I think when I'm at concerts, I'm always aware of my surroundings.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
always
almost an overload.
because there's so many people. So now I'm like watching I'm like little crackhead or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you meditate? Do you meditate?
Rarely.
I feel like you should add it
Super rare.
to a routine.
Really quality time
Every
with
day,
yourself
dude.
Is what you need to do.
I do.
Just spend some time.
Every time I
going
have-
inward, like just trying to understand where that stuff come from and how do I find a happy balance between not always feeling threatened, but also still knowing that anything can happen at the same
Exactly.
at any time. There has to be a balance there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a lot of stress on you.
Yeah.
I can imagine like that's
It's fucking horrible. I hate it. Like, and there's nothing I can do because, like, once I get in that funk, it's there. That's why sometimes we're like, dude, come on, let's do. I'm like, I don't even want to be in that position. Yeah, there's so many people. Like, I remember D taking me to a strip club way back in the day, and
See, but that's different. But that could probably be like a sketchy situation still.
Yeah, we went to the strip club, and what happens? This guy that was trying to get at D's girl. Now we're about to fight. This was like, I got a gun in the truck. I'm about good. I'm like, now we're gonna get blasted being at the strip club. And I remember watching it because I was just playing it cool because I was like watching and I was looking at the guy that was behind him. So I'm like, all right, I gotta clock that guy, and then after I hit him, hopefully he falls down. I'm gonna help D. This fool D fucking, you didn't get my back. I'm like, motherfucker, I was right behind you.
So do you think so? In that type of mentality, I understand because it is
You've been through different things.
yeah, through different things.
I feel like I should have been a soldier.
Isn't it? I know, because isn't it? I feel like you're always waiting for it. Isn't it kind of like manifesting it?
Yeah. Well, I always try to go with the mentality of having fun, but then I just get overwhelmed.
It's the old habits.
More of a like, all right, yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, like, my mom would tell you how shy I was as a kid. I didn't speak. I would keep to myself. I'll be scared to say what's up to my brother's homies. I'll be right there just watching them, like, and they'll see me. I'm like I was just a weird kid, bro. Like, I would not speak. I was just super shy. And I think once I went to that lifestyle where I had to, like, engage motherfuckers, I had to fight, I had to do this, I was breaking out of that because now it's just like, I don't want to be scared.
That's funny because I feel like we're the same, but in different spectrums. Like, I'm shy too, but I was so shy that I was shy, but I never had to experience anything because I was never really in anything.
Mm-hmm.
I think that my shyness comes from like not experiencing much when I was young. That when I was somewhere with a lot of shit, I was like, oh, I don't even know how I don't know how to be here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the fucking, how to socialize, or like, I'd rather just, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't know how to say anything. You know, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I don't know. A part of me always feels like I'm being judged. Like, that's what it is.
I feel like that too. I feel like that comes from like my family, the way my family is. Because I'm raised more on like, don't do this and don't do that. Don't act like that because, because.
Exactly.
Because they're fucking young. And it's like, oh shit.
Smoke break. Who's here?
No, I do feel exactly what you just said about like you always feel judged. That's how I feel.
I was like, I understand that.
And I'm always like, why do I always feel like I'm gonna fuck something up or like I'm not doing something right? Because I'm always growing up just being told what I'm not doing. and it's like in that type of like family, they don't. It's like it'll be cool if they tell you like, oh, that's wrong, but when you do something right, they don't praise that. They're just always praise. They're always like, you see more high energy when they're putting you down, and you get nothing that matches that for the opposite end of like positiveness. So I feel like that gets ingrained, and it's like, damn, you're just always expecting to be doing something wrong, to be judged, and I feel that, and
it's all about having the right teacher when you're growing up.
yeah, and I don't blame my parents and shit because
I blame them. No, I'm kidding.
Nah, I don't, because that's how they got it. So they're doing what they know, and that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But their intentions are good.
Yeah.
For sure. But it's what is that? That trauma. That's how it is. Like you just gotta make sure with your kids you don't do that. You know.
Exactly. Bro, I didn't know how you use a napkin until I was like in fucking 5th grade.
You have to break those habits.
Like I was like fucking constantly wiping myself
on yourself.
Yeah.
Well, there's a bunch of.
And then my fucking aunt finally showed me, this is a napkin. You do this. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah. There's
like
I barely learned how to use a napkin yesterday or shit.
Yeah.
Amanda taught me.
Barely.
Nah, but it is bad habits. It's old habits and
Yeah. And
it's
making a conscious effort to see that stuff and break it. It's very difficult for me too.
Yeah.
I see it now. I see where my sort of like things that are from the past that I'm just used to responding that way, whether it was in an experience or just the way you grew up or anything. Like, and I find myself doing that, but I'm conscious of it now, and then I can try to like pull back. But sometimes
it's hard.
You fall back into it easy if that's all you know how to do.
Exactly.
Damn. So.
See, she gets it.
And I get you.
No, you don't.
I do.
Box, why are you so weird? Let's go to the fucking 80s club. I don't want to go. I'm getting anxiety. Oh, you're such a bitch. Come on.
Do your parents have
Who am I? Who's that? Oh, Box.
That's me.
Yeah.
But because I talk
Fuck
to you
you.
the way
No,
that I know how.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
No,
like,
you don't do that. You don't do that. You just ask, and then, well, back then they would be coked out. That would enhance my fucking like, oh shit, I don't want to go out there. Like, let's just do more coke here. And then once I give you more coke, you're like, you're right. You just fucking lose.
You want to stay.
Yeah. See, I got a bunch of coke here, bro. You don't need to dance. Want to put music for you?
Oh,
you can
shit.
dance right here in the corner. You just right there, just dancing.
Well, I was gonna ask, how's your week?
This week?
Yeah, just this. How's your week? Was there any highlights? Is there anything you learned? No.
Oh, I was gonna see who spoke first. You lost. Fucking, my week was good. Trying to think exactly. I mean, last Thursday I took Alexis out on Orange Hill. You know where that's at?
Nope.
Orange Hill? No.
Out here?
No, it's like Orange County.
Oh.
But it's Orange Hill. It's at the top of this like fucking. It's a restaurant. It's really fancy. We had to pay for valet. I was like, motherfucker, there's a parking right there. Let me park. And he took my car. And then fucking we had to park. We had to pay $5 for fucking valet, and then another $5 just for $7 for valet, and then another $5 just for fucking tip. I was like, what's the average tip? $5. I was like, fuck you, dude. You just literally took my car right there. I could have parked. It's like me having my car right here, driving up right there, parked. There's a bunch of parking too. I could have done it. He's like, nah, you gotta pay us, dude. We gotta do it because we're fancy.
This is awesome. You want you want it to be fancy or not?
Yeah, you want the experience, bro? Pay valet like the rich people do. You fucking piece of shit. You're from Watsonville, huh? Fucking like, ghetto ass.
He's like, are you trying to impress your girl or not?
Nah, she paid for the valet. I paid for all the food. Anyways, fucking we went to make little Funko Pops. We made Funko Pops of ourselves, and then what? You know those little toys, right? No. Anyways, Funko Pops are like the little big head things, and then fucking we made some of those.
No, explain what that is. What is that?
Funko Pop.
You know what a Funko Pop is?
Am I the only one who doesn't know?
No, she knows. She's just acting. She just wants to make you not feel weird.
Yeah,
Funko Pop.
I'm trying to.
That's crazy.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, of course she does.
I know she does
Yeah,
it.
she does. Funko Pop, you put it in your ass. Nah, I'm kidding. A Funko Pop is.
Tell me more.
Funko Pop is those little figures with the big head, and there's like everything. Let me look it up.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. They're
little toys.
They make up of everything. Like when the Avengers come out,
yeah.
like there's a different Avengers, but
So,
they all look the same.
They have one in Hollywood where you can make any type of Funko Pop, and you can make it look like yourself, which I did. Mine has a little man bun. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
It says box on the box.
How much did you pay for that?
How many exits?
2 X's.
Oh.
Wow.
What? You want fucking 20?
No, we're not gonna make a Funko Pop if you put 3 X's on there. What is it? Funko Pop?
Funko Pop.
Funko Pop.
Funko Pop.
I need to look.
Funko Pop.
Funko Pop. So we did that, and that was technically our first date as a relationship. Well, that's how we put it. So that was pretty sick. And then
Recently?
Yeah.
Like, you guys are just barely official?
I mean, we are official, but that was like November 2020. So we've done so much shit together, but we haven't actually went on a real date as a relationship. So I was like, I'm going to take you out. I'm going to do this, that. And then it was fun. We did a lot. We had a lot of fun. We ate some bomb steak that wasn't like $600 wherever you went.
Morton's. Shout out. Curbside.
Dude.
Steak.
I only paid $170.
For both?
Yeah. And we got like the all meat platter.
I paid $200 for one.
They're all looking at you guys like the stimmy hit, huh? You guys are paying off the stimulus.
It was. Yeah. No, that was after the unemployment, baby.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, I got internet. I'm able to game it and upload and download on my computer now, so I don't have to. So the old process, I would have to bring my computer, that big ass computer, in the house where my brother's kids are, and I'll have that in the back of my head, like they're gonna drop it one day, playing around. And now I don't have to worry about that when I upload something, so I can just easily upload in my room, leave, and then come back.
Wait, what the fuck are we talking about?
You're talking about my week. I told you I just got internet.
That bowl is strong.
Yeah.
Because you were talking about the internet, and I was like, wait, what? I was like,
no, it's that.
That shit just got you guys hella high.
okay, but no. Oh, so you're telling me about the week?
Yeah.
No, all right. So I got lost in the Mortons, and then you started telling me about the. All right. So what's up with the internet? Tell me about the internet. What is?
That's me trying not to kill you. So, fuck. I don't know, dude.
All right. Well, anyway,
fuck my week. Fuck my week. Is that what you want to hear?
Is there something you learned this week that you're like?
Yeah, I learned.
When you look back at your week, are you like, damn, what'd you take from it?
How to breathe.
What would you take from it?
What?
That week.
What did I get from my week? Nothing.
Really?
Like always, fucking nothing. My life is empty. It's a black hole. No, okay. So
he's lying.
Don't look at the camera. Look at me, motherfucker. There's no one else here but me, you, and yeah, and the. So okay, what I learned from this week, I don't know. I learned a lot of things. At the end of the day, look at what it is just keep working hard, keep striving. Nipsey Hussle's anniversary, 2-year anniversary.
Okay, you did send me. I'm like, is this one just making shit up? But no, you did send me.
Yeah, 2-year anniversary of his death, and it made me realize that we have to keep striving. It's a marathon. Life is a marathon. You got to keep going, and this is what this is. It's a marathon that I'm in, and I need to learn how to also love myself and work out and break out of those bad habits. I've been telling myself starting Monday I need to just go full on in. No more excuses. Wake up at fucking 6, 5, whatever I gotta wake up.
Run.
Work out, run. Get back in shape. I'm fucking
meditate.
Getting fucking my stomach. I look pregnant now. This is like the biggest I've been. Probably no, it's not. The biggest I've been was because I wasn't even eating. I was doing hella coke. That's why I stayed. Like, oh, they'll be like, hey, you work out?
I'm always hoping I do a podcast where that shit
Cocaine.
does not get brought up. And then everyone, he's always like, coke.
Hey, remember when we used to do coke? Hey, I'll tell you what. We used to fucking drive around, and this fool would get a sack and be like, this is our trip. We're just going to do coke and drive around the city. Oh my God. Dude, that shit was done. I was like, where are we going? We're just going to drive around. Here's the bump. I'm like, all right, this is kind of cool. We'll like do errands. He'll be dropping off River at merch at the fucking mailbox. Do a bump after. We're gonna get groceries now. It's like, oh shit. All right, this is kind of interesting.
Oh shit.
It's a part of us, Roland. I'm gonna get like fucking 4 lines of coke on me tatted. 2 for you, 2 for me. That's the way we did it. For each nostril. Oh shit! Oh shit! Chaos in the studios, people. Oh shit.
Oh, God.
Thank you for cleaning. So next question. Why does it smell like alcohol and weed? Why?
Oh.
He's all on the rug, smelling.
He's all down on the rug.
Corona premiere.
Right here. Right here.
Drop it and shit, nigga smells it.
And there's Adderall too.
Give me some.
Oh,
I ran out.
oh shit.
Oh, God.
But that's why I bring it up. I think it's.
I think I'm trying to avoid that.
Dude, I think it's just. I love talking about like.
I think he said it. Like, your voice will be normal. Da 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 da. Coke.
Remember that shit? The good old days.
Hey, look at any podcast, man. I swear to God, I'm always listening to the podcast, and here he comes. He's all, I'm supposed to do a bunch of blow.
Oh shit!
And all of them, I'm like, fuck, I want to. And I'm always like trying to be like, yeah, I mean,
yeah, it's in the past. No, Roland, remember you searched all over my room and you found a rock? And you thought it was sheetrock? And you're like, look, I found coke! Oh, shit.
I've heard that story so much.
Bro, fuck. Alright, hold on.
So do I edit out that coke top?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
That
Two lines for you, 2 lines for me. That's how we do it.
Oh.
It's a part of us, Roland.
I actually do want to get that tattooed on me somewhere. 4 lines of coke.
That's funny.
All right.
What's a good recent movie you've seen? Is there a good recent movie you've seen?
Recent movie that I watched, King of Staten Island, was
We've
really
seen
good.
that.
Yeah, it was really good. And I'm also watching Game of Thrones, which is phenomenal. I always talk shit about it. I don't have time to watch it, but my brother plays at the shop. So
He just has it on?
I don't know. Fucking Game of Thrones is phenomenal. That's also what I'm watching.
Yeah,
And it's playing, and when I'm helping someone out at the shop, there's someone fucking in the background, so it's awkward sometimes. There's a lot of fucking in Game of Thrones. A lot of titties. There's even dick showing. I'm like, what the fuck? That's a fake penis. That guy's dick is like, dude, it's like hanging like that. I'm like, there's no way. Oh, you found this character that blends in and his penis is not erect and is just swinging around. I was like, dude, that's bullshit. I got mad at that.
He's all,
like,
we want it again. Let's see that penis again.
Yeah, rewind. Let me see the penis.
Fake.
See, that's fake. That's fucking fake.
Look at the penis.
Rewind
it again.
Dude,
again.
why are you gonna hide it? Just show.
Pause it. Leave it there. Hold on. Leave it.
I'll show you the fucking scene. It pissed me off. I was like, that actor does not have a big dick like that. There's no way it's swinging around like that. There's no way.
There's people with big penises.
No, there's no way that guy has. Dude,
How big is it?
It's just like a fucking, like, you know when you watch those fucking pornos and that guy's penis is fucking.
Well, they have big dicks.
Yeah, but that's fucking. You can't be a fucking actor and be good at acting and also have the fucking freakishly long dick.
But he's probably stupid as fuck.
He's a good ass actor though.
Oh, it's like this. It's a famous actor.
He's not that famous.
Alright, but he's like a character, like a main character in this.
I'll show you later, dude. There's you would be like, dude, that's fake. Guarantee it.
Because it's too big.
Yeah, and it's not.
Or
erect.
because of how it swings.
And how it swings too. Yeah. Yep. They have fake penises on Game of Thrones. Show the real deal. Shit's fucking cold out there. I know that shit's shriveled up. That guy was in the snow, bro. His shit was.
But they're in a studio.
Yeah, with a fake penis.
So you're saying that since they're acting,
Look,
acting is in a cold atmosphere, the penis should also act like it's in a cold atmosphere.
Exactly. What do your nuts and fucking penis do when it's cold?
But
it looks like you have a vagina, dude.
But
your shit's fucking gone. Shrivel up like, ooh, we're cold, boss.
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 Hey, boss.
Why don't you heat it up a little bit right here? Because we're fucking going away.
All right. I got 2 more questions because...
Finally, shit.
You guys are wild, bro. What are you excited for now that everything's opening up? Nothing, huh?
I'm an introvert. I don't want to do shit. The fact that people are going out, I'm like, fuck you idiots. I hope you all get COVID. That's what I'm saying. Deep down, look, I'm going to be honest. Deep down inside, that's what I'm saying. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm excited. Yeah, go out. Have fun. Everybody, it's back to normal.
Well, I feel like... So
Wait. Let me be real about that. I'm excited for everything opening because now we can travel. I want to actually... I didn't fucking actually get to finish it.
Oh, okay.
But I want to actually travel, and I'm excited. I thought about it with everything opening up. I'm like, fuck, me and you can really travel and do podcasts out of state.
That's what I want to do.
Exactly. So that's what I'm excited about.
So, you know, it's only been 2 days, but I'm trying to do this thing, which I think you need to do too. Meditate, work out every day, because we get crazy. But what's a way we can be a service to people? Like, what's something where we can be like...
Join the army.
No, I don't want to do that.
Oh.
Like, to be giving. Like, I feel like, you know, when we're giving, it kind of gives us, like, even though the world is shit, it's like, it feels good to be like, you know, I'm not participating in that. And I'm just going to give, I'm going to give back. I'm going to be in that side, which gives back. Because I feel like it's like yin and yang. It's always like, don't you always chip out on that? Like in the elections, how it's never like one person wins crazy. It's always like by a stretch, like 50%. Like,
yeah.
Like how is it? Like, and it's because things are like that. Things really are divided in that manner. And it's like, well, what are you going to feed into? Like, are you going to be like, yeah, well, fuck that, you know? Or are you going to be like, well, fuck that, and give into that percentage? Or are you going to try to be the other side and be like, well, I'm just going to be on this one and be like, no, be a good person.
Yeah.
Let me try to give back. Let me try to be of service. What can we do? What's something we can do to give back?
Be grateful.
Like,
No, dude, to be honest, I don't know. Like, you can't. At the end of the day, everybody's gonna be them, so you can't change anybody's perspective on anything. The reason why it's like that, there's what we talked about. The reason why it's 50-50, there's still people that fucking hate other people for no reason. Like me, I was hating on a bunch of shit, but I'm just talking shit. Sometimes I feel that way, but I keep it to myself because that's not right. At the end of the day, why would I hate someone? So
you know what I'm saying?
No. But I'm trying to say, because you're saying 50. You went through 3 different things. You said fucking why the world is 50-50 is trivial. So I'm trying to tell you that people are embedded with that and they can't change it. But what you have to be is thoughtful for others. Like, dude, I might not like the way you look, but at the end of the day, like, who cares? That's you. If you're fucking on the sidewalk, like your car breaks down, I'm gonna fucking help you push it. Because that's what a human being should do, is help others and be thoughtful. But a lot of people are not. To help with that, I don't know what you mean by giving back and like helping people in their situation. But for you, it would be music, because your music does help people with their depression. Like how I was telling you, I wake up sometimes I want to kill myself. Sometimes I'll play fucking Rich Man and I fucking change my mood.
Yeah.
Like that shit that's what you do. Me personally, I don't really have that much. I just have podcasting. So that's the only thing I can really do to make someone like, they might have a shitty day and listen to this and like, dude, this Coke stories are fucking funny. You know, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know to do with social media wise, but like in a person, I'm always thoughtful.
Yeah.
If you need something, like I give you fucking weed just off the strength because I know you like smoking weed.
Yeah.
Like that's shit that I do on the daily, is just be thoughtful. I never like to hurt people's feelings. That's why I don't call people bitches unless they really are a bitch. And there's just, I don't know. I was picked on a lot, so I'm always thoughtful for others. If I see someone getting picked on, I always help them out.
Okay, yeah. See, that's what I was looking for.
What do you mean? I give you the best answer. I fucking answered all the weird shit that you said, like 50-50 government and fucking like. Listen to this later on. You're like, oh, I did say all that.
No, but I asked one question. I was just like, give me an explanation.
Yeah, but I just want to answer that too.
No, hell yeah. Well, that's all. Don't Try Podcast. No, hell yeah. Let's go get a Michi. Hey, that was a deep. That's a deep one.
Watch Know Your Neighbors. Also bought Esteban Jr. And fuck Don't Try.